Today is super exciting because we are going to be touring the apartment complex that we want to move to. Right now we are in a 1-bedroom apartment, and the next place we're moving to, we really want to get a studio. Our apartment right now is a pretty decent size, and I'll admit we have some clutter. We have some things that are just, it's a whole thing, okay? I just feel like with a studio apartment, like you literally cannot have clutter. Like all of your space needs to, have a purpose, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm super excited. So yeah, so we are gonna be touring the studio today. I will bring you with me. I'll show you around. Very excited. Let's go ahead and let's go tour the new apartment. So excited. Okay, let's go. So before we do the tour, we're going to stop at our storage unit. I'll show you when we get in there, but it's kind of a mess. Please excuse the place. We're gonna go in, see what we can take out, and we're just trying to declutter our storage unit because we have a lot of stuff in there that doesn't need to be in there. We don't want, so we're just gonna go in and just little by little get rid of some things. We're going to set an 1.5-hour timer to really make sure we're being productive. We're not just trying to get out of there too soon or anything like that. We're just trying to chip away at our storage unit. It's gonna take, a handful of trips before it's where we want it to be, but that's okay. Good things take time. I will show you what our storage unit looks like, and please don't judge too hard. It's a work in progress, okay? Okay, so this is what we're working with right now, and some of these bins are empty, so there's that. We got some stuff, some things, pretty much all the way up to the ceiling kind of situation, but that's what storage units are for, right? Storing things. Anyway, we're gonna stay focused, and we're just gonna go through our things and just try to chip away at it little by little. Wish us luck. Bins here are things that we're going to donate, and then this bin is things that we're going to be taking home with us today, and then this and that is garbage. I mean, 1 hour 30 minutes, decent work here, decent work. I feel like setting a timer is a little bit of like a life hack. Shout out to Jonas because it was his idea. I don't know, without a timer, after like 5-10 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And get me out of here. The end goal is to have this way downsized. That way we can like move storage units to one that's smaller and less expensive. And eventually, just like have a smaller storage unit and live our nice little peaceful clutter-free life in a studio apartment. So that's the goal, that's the dream. We have until August to make that happen. So let's just continue wrapping this up. Next stop is chicken nuggies from McDonald's, and then we'll donate, then we should go to we should take the tour, because that's at 4 o'clock, so that's coming up a little soonish. So we'll probably do the tour first, and then, donate stuff and throw stuff away. But anyway, that's the plan. That's where we're headed. Let's continue on with the journey. Okay. We have some catching up to do. The apartment tour did not wind up happening. The building that we're going to be moving into is a new building, and yes, we are going to move into this building sight unseen. We haven't seen it yet, but we applied for it. We paid the deposit. Just listen. Hear me out first, okay? Hear me out. So we did have an appointment, like we scheduled an appointment to see the studios, but the whole scheduling system and everything like that is done with an AI chatbot. And you know, there's going to be some errors taking place when you're having an AI chatbot do these sorts of things, you know? So anyway, our appointment was to see studio apartments, but it turns out that you can only see those apartments Monday through Friday. So we get there on Saturday to see the studio apartments like we had an appointment for, and then the real person, the leasing agent that's there, she then tells us like, oh yeah, we don't do that on the weekends. So this is one complex, but it's like two different buildings. So the one building that we went to that had, you know, like the leasing agent and the, you know, the main lobby, all of that, that's one building that's already done being built. There's people already living there, people, you know, coming in and out. But then the building next to it is still under construction. So there's nobody living in there yet, but there are already units that are getting snatched up. So after we spoke with the leasing agent, we're kind of just like, all right, so what are our options here? Basically, the apartments in the new building are getting snatched up left and right, and we didn't want to sleep on it. So we just went ahead and we locked down a unit. But listen, it's not that crazy because the leasing agent did tell us that when we do go to tour it, if we wind up not liking it, then we can get a refund. So, you know, it's not risky business, okay? Okay, the reasons why we're sure that we want this unit is because number one, it's a studio. That is our goal. We're trying to move into a studio. The studio is going to be a few $100s less than what we pay now, which is great. Also, the unit is facing south, and that's what I was really looking for because south-facing windows are what's going to get you all day sunlight. Lovely, love it. Also, this unit has 2 windows, and you know, in a studio, you have less space, but having windows is what's gonna make it feel like, you know, nice and open. And then also there is a patio, so that's another thing. For all of those reasons, we were just like, okay, you know what, this unit, that's the one, we're just gonna send it. We just didn't want to wait to see it and waiting have somebody else snatch it up, you know? So on Saturday, after we found out we couldn't look at anything, we went online and we're just like, okay, let's just do it. We're just gonna do it. So we applied for it, we paid the deposit, and now it's ours. So that was on Saturday, and now today's Wednesday, and tomorrow on Thursday is when we get to see our new home. I'm very excited to see it. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna be glorious. So all we've seen of this unit is the floor plan. So I'm really excited to go into the unit, actually see like what the space feels like. Hopefully, you know, it feels open enough. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Also, this place has storage units, I guess. I don't know how big they are. I don't know if it's just like a closet or what, but you can rent a storage unit space in this complex. So I'm hoping that, you know, it'll be big enough or whatever to fit the stuff that we have, not all of the stuff that we have in our storage unit currently, because like you saw, we have a lot of things in our storage unit right now. So the goal is, of course, to downsize everything we've got going on in our storage unit. But that would be so perfect if, you know, we were able to just like move our stuff out of public storage and then move it to where we're moving now. Like that would be very, very perfect. I would love that story for us. So I hope that that's what happens. So tomorrow when we, you know, actually get to see the space we're going to be living in, we're also going to talk to the leasing agent about like the storage unit situation going on there. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on right now. Just kind of waiting until Thursday to see the space for real. But as of right now, it's for real, like it's ours. We've locked it down without even seeing it yet. Feels like we're like on Love is Blind or something, but like home edition, you know? Locked it down, sight unseen. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm excited. Just waiting, just waiting until tomorrow. But for you, you get to see it right now. So let's just go to that. Let's go. Let's see our new apartment. Okay, so this was super exciting because this was my first time touring a brand new building. The amenities and other parts of the building were still under construction, so that's why we had to wear a vest and hard hat. But I'm just so excited to see what everything will look like when it's done. But I mean, so far, I'm already in love with how it's all going. This is the unit we paid the deposit for after only seeing the floor plan, but after seeing the next unit, we decided to switch, and I'll show you why. A positive was this huge laundry closet. This is one of two closets that this unit has. The bathroom is gorgeous, but the kitchen and the hallway just way too small. And the unit itself just felt so small. Like I could see one person making this work, but two people and two cats, I don't know. There's also a nice sized patio, which does add space, but I was still struggling to imagine us being comfortable there and like where would our furniture pieces go? It just really was looking like a very big challenge. But then when we walked into the next unit, I immediately felt so much better. The layout felt so open, the ceiling is higher, and there's also a patio in this unit. The other one was private, but this one has easy access to the community grill, which is going to be great for hosting. Also, this unit has a pantry. The other unit didn't. There's not as big of a closet as there was in the first unit, but this one also has two closets as well as a closet for the washer and the dryer. The bathroom is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's really cool. You can change the lighting on the mirror. That'll be really fun to play with. And this bathroom has shelves, and the other bathroom didn't have any. And I love that there is an entryway where we can put our shoe storage and a full-length mirror. Like, I'm so excited just thinking of all the ways that we can decorate this space. So thank you for joining me on this whole, moving, cleaning out our storage unit journey. This is only, step one of many. So feel free to subscribe and, just come along for the ride with me. Thank God that we were able to switch from that first unit to the second unit. That second one is our home, like signed, sealed, delivered. We're moving into that one in August. I'm just already thinking of so many ideas of like how we want to decorate, where we want to put our things, and I'm really excited to like get started. So yeah, that's it for me for now, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.